This is unbelievable. Former President Bühari has started a war with President Bola Ahmed Tinübü. Oh my God. This war is a battle that can only be resolved by God. Because from the look of things, from the words that are coming out from the mouth of former President Bühari, that means it is no more a joke. So I think Tinübü has not fulfilled his own part of the agreement with Bühari, because from the look of things, the shoes Bühari is wearing is pinching him seriously. After all, when he was president, he had families. Some of them are suffering what Tinübü is doing today, and he cannot solve all their problems. I am very, very sure that the agreement with Tinübü and Bühari, there has been a breach. Good day, everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Everyday People's Voice. Here we bring you all the latest and breaking news happening in Nigeria and around the world. You will also hear interesting topics in politics and health, business and entertainment, environment and sports, and so much more. Here, our sources of information are reliable and accurate. That is why we are the window to the world. Thank you all for tuning in. But if this is your first time of coming across our channel, please be so kind to subscribe, like, and share our videos, because sharing our video makes people get to know the truth about things happening in Nigeria. Thank you all for staying tuned. Former President Bühari has described the state of Nigeria's democracy as being at its lowest and far from being commendable since the inception of the incumbent All Progressive Congress-led federal government inaugurated by May 29, 2023. The former president, during a World Press Conference on the state of the nation's democracy, cited threats to the judiciary and the rule of law as a major concern, as well as the increasing public outcry over the high-handed removal of fuel subsidy, which has ultimately plunged more Nigerians into poverty. My country people, if una recall well, the First Lady of the Federation and the Vice President's wife went to visit Bühari. Una dey see am so, and this visit, e be like say na Tinübü na send the wife go. You know say when woman go meet man, the matter e dey soft small. You dey see am so. So be like say Tinübü send the wife and Shettima wife make dem go beg Bühari, or make dem go talk to Bühari, say make he take her easy, say things go dey alright, because the plan no be so e con dey be. You dey see am so. The plan wey Bühari and the things wey Bühari dey see now, no be so e expect am to be. If not, e dey against Tinübü to be president before. Una know that one na. Anyway, he stressed that any threat to the judiciary was a threat to democracy, even as it expressed its belief in the rule of law and justice. Bühari said, "Justice is the ultimate pillar of any democracy. It must be done and be seen done." He said in his own words, "I am in support and advocate for the absolute independence and integrity of the judiciary as fundamental to the success of our democracy and for the peace and unity of Nigeria as a nation. It is a threat to the judiciary and rule of law for a senior advocate of Nigeria to presume and invoke anarchy in Nigeria if the victory of his client Bola Ahmed Tinübü is judiciously overturned by the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal before the whole world. The requirement of 25% in the FCT is in the Nigerian constitution, not a party constitution. Upholding the provisions of the constitution is a fundamental democratic ideal, while its interpretation and determination for all intents are the sole mandate of the judiciary. Notably, such insinuations are threats to the peace and unity of Nigeria and therefore must be condemned and withdrawn. We call all Nigerian patriots, Democrats, and the legal professions to see this as a threat to the judiciary as an institution and our democracy. We urge President Bola Ahmed Tinübü to disassociate himself from such anti-democratic aberrations in line with his commitment to democracy and to express his readiness to accept the verdicts of the court, whether it is for him or against him, and to challenge same in accordance with the rule of law. Bühari, while noting that a group of APC supporters have also come out to tell the world that only God can remove Bola Ahmed Tinübü from office, Bühari explained that this statement was born out of sheer contempt and ignorance of the functions of the judiciary in democracy. He insisted that the president, like every other person, was subject to the rule of law in a functional democracy. He added, "I condemn in strong terms such unguided and unguarded utterances in the name of drumming support for the president for cheap political goals as anti-judicial, anti-democratic are capable of directly undermining our core democratic values. Our law enforcement agencies and the media are state actors in upholding the tenets of democracy in Nigeria. They must never be used." While describing the law enforcement agency as the players and actors that ought to be guided by the rule of the game and not to the dictates of any person or sentiment, he also cited the media as the umpire that must remain unbiased. Former President Bühari found it necessary to express his concern over the unnecessary hardship that Nigerians have been plunged into by the abrupt removal of subsidy without palliative measures in place. The government needs to be inclined to masses-friendly policies that would put smiles on the face of ordinary Nigerians. A democratic government should be masses-oriented. He further said that a democratically elected government ought to consider the plight of the masses in both public and private sector that are the majority and the most vulnerable. My country people, these are words from Bühari. Put mouth for the matter. I will see you on for my next video.